wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Oh yeah, here we go. Happy Friday. What is going on? Welcome to the KVJ Show.
Woohoo,
Happy
Friday.
weekend. It is here, y'all. Good stuff. Pretty pumped. We'll be running down everything going on for you this weekend to make sure that you are fully prepared so you don't waste a weekend. You can't waste these weekends. They're very valuable. So we'll get to all that stuff coming up here with your weekend rundown and No Name Movie Game and all the usual Friday fun. You can lock into it right now on KVJ TV. Go to YouTube, look for the KVJ Show, or hit up kvjshow.tv.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
Well, I started a work project inside my house, and I don't know if you guys have ever done that where it's a big job and your whole house is turned upside down for several days because you're doing all kind of different stuff.
He's turned into Sammy Shelving.
Oh, man. Well, I'm trying to make this last room the music studio so me and Dennys can, get some more KVJ stuff done and do some more editing. And my Karate Kid wall is kind of sweeping my leg. It's really...
Yeah.
Is this different than your Karate Kid lobby?
Yeah, I changed that up. I wanted to dedicate a whole wall to Karate Kid, so I kind of refocused
That
my...
only seems right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that other wall that the Karate Kid stuff was on, that's just going to be more Alien and Bigfoot.
When are you going to be finished with that wall that you're dedicating to Kevin?
Well, that's the Kevin Shrine.
Kevin, how
Nice.
weird would it be if you went in his house and you saw a Ralston altar?
It'd be interesting.
Your senior year picture from high school, I took it from your dad's house.
Yeah.
When I was in Logan, and I have like a little chapel.
There's candles.
Could you still do a show with me if you found out that really happened?
We probably have to have a little conversation.
And it wasn't a bit. No, I didn't want anyone. Even
Yeah.
Dennys didn't know.
You tried to hide
I
it.
tried to hide it.
Yeah.
Honestly, if y'all did that for me, I'd be tickled pink.
I know, yeah.
I would not be freaked out at all. But yeah, my whole place is just upside down right now, and I know that's what my weekend is. It's tackling adult annoying things.
How those shelves going? Because shelves are hard.
I called in some reinforcements this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just not good at shelves, dog. And I don't think I want to be good at shelves either.
You have to use like something called a level.
I have that too.
Ugh.
I know.
The level is so annoying.
And I would recommend this. Do not drink whiskey trying to hang shelves.
Oh, okay.
It throws a
Yeah.
physical challenge in there.
Right, that makes it a little tougher. I
So
can see that.
my goal is to make a weekend fun. And there's ways you can do that. I'm trying to turn it into a little party tomorrow. Have people come over. They don't have to help. They can just sit there and chill. But I do think when you have to do awful things, you got to change the game a little bit
Okay.
and try to make it as fun as possible. I'm going to have a little pizza thing going on.
Are the people helping you going to be drinking whiskey?
I think everyone's going to be drinking probably.
You're going to wake up Sunday and be like, what the hell is this?
That would be kind of awesome.
Who hung this shelf?
Yep.
But that's all I got, Kev.
Okay. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, this weekend's going to be tricky. So we've got family in town. Cousin Callie is in Miami. And she told us like weeks ago, hey, I'm going to be in Miami. It's her man's birthday and they're down there and they love Miami.
Okay.
But you know who does not love Miami?
Panda.
Panda.
Oh, okay.
Does not love Miami.
He
And
does
so,
not. Okay.
tomorrow, poor Panda, he's got a terrible weekend. Tomorrow, I'm dragging him to a wedding, and he does not want to do that. And then Sunday, I was going to drag him down to Miami to see Cousin Callie.
Yeah.
But the Bills are playing at 1 o'clock, and he just wants to be on our sofa in our house,
Right.
watching the game.
Yeah.
And I can see it in his eyes. Like a little bit of his soul is going to die if I drag him to all this stuff this weekend.
Okay.
So I don't know. Something's going to have to give.
All right. Well, what has more priority, a wedding or seeing his cousin?
I would say the cousin, but then priority should always be, if you've RSVP'd to a wedding, Ugh, 'cause
You're already in on that.
They pay for a plate,
Yeah.
but she's family. Ugh.
So if you want to get out of a wedding and you did do all that RSVP, can you pay out? Go, hey, I'm not going. Here's $50 for the food, and here's a $50 to leave me alone.
That doesn't cover your plate.
I guess I could go to a low budget wedding. I don't.
Yeah.
This wedding is at a venue that I'm kind of excited to go check out. I haven't been since they remodeled the North Palm Beach Country Club. You know where that is on US 1?
Yeah, I've been there. It's very nice.
I haven't seen it since they remodeled it, and I'm really kind of excited to see what they did.
Yeah, it's beautiful what they've done. It's absolutely amazing. My only complaint was they had Steve Winwood on repeat, but other than that,
On repeat?
it was just a Steve Winwood playlist, and I was like, can we do something other than Steve Winwood?
That's tough.
I mean, it was like back in the High Life 3 times, back to back. I'm like,
Back to back.
I'm like, good Lord, who's the big Steve Winwood fan around here?
I don't know if I can deal with that.
That was the only problem I had with it. It's lovely. It's a fantastic place. They've done an amazing job with it.
Is that their thing? Winwood hits?
I don't know what was going on. I just was, and I seem to be the only one that noticed. I felt like I was getting trolled. Because I always notice that stuff. I pay particular attention to the music that's being played.
Me too.
And I heard Steve Winwood, like, ugh, I hate Steve Winwood. And then there's another Steve Winwood, like, really? And then it was like 3 in a row. I'm like, who's playing Steve Winwood?
Unless Steve is there, come on.
I don't know. Maybe he was drinking at the bar and I didn't see him. I
Maybe
don't know.
he owns the place.
I don't know. That's the
So
only thing.
I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know. Something's got to give.
Yeah, well, it sounds like it. Okay, well, that's going to be interesting. Something that happened to me yesterday, I had somebody that was a service tech that was over at my house, and I didn't know really what to do because he was there, and he had a long project going on. So he'd been there in the morning, and it looked like he was going to be there a good part of the afternoon. And you know me, I gotta, when I go to the bathroom, I only do home games. But he was kind of sitting in the living room, and I felt like going into my bathroom was going to be obvious. And I was getting to the point where I'm like, I'm going to have to go here soon. I didn't know what to do. And I started to get a little bit nervous. And I'm just like, I don't know what it is. To me, I don't know why, but if I am going number 2, I have to go hide away. I feel shame.
Aww.
I feel like I've got to get away from the world. And so I didn't know what to do. And I said a silent prayer. I'm like, God, I don't know if you answer prayer about this kind of stuff, but I got to figure out where I'm going to go do my business. And it wasn't 5 minutes later. He said, you know what? I'm going to go out to the work truck and have my lunch. I'll be back in 20 minutes. I was like, oh, yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, God. The Lord answers prayer, right?
Works in mysterious ways, my
It
friend.
does. Yeah. I was in a real pickle there. You know, I didn't know what I was going to do.
God was in the middle of doing something, like saving kids from. Hold on, kids. I have to. The Kevin Ralston needs help with his pooping.
So I don't know if the good Lord answers prayer when you got to poo.
Let me send this technician a hunger pang.
Right.
So the technician was in a spot
He
where
was in my living room. Okay, so he was in my living room. I would go into the bedroom, you know, to go in there. But he was doing a little bit of work kind of in the bedroom hallway as well. So
there was nowhere to run. Yeah, okay.
there really wasn't. Everything was just too close for comfort. It was just too close for comfort.
And you have the kind of bathroom, if you are dropping it like it's hot, it's probably going to be possibly
Well,
heard.
to me, it's always like it's a timing thing too. I don't know. My wife and I will always sit there when somebody goes to the bathroom and they're gone. And it's going on like 8 minutes. They're like, well, you know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah, that's what happened on the plane. The person on the plane, they got
Yeah.
out, went to the bathroom, and they were
Right.
there for quite a long time.
We all time it out, so you kind of know what somebody's up to based on the. You know, you got maybe 4 minutes, but after the 5-minute threshold, you're like, all right, I know what's going on there.
It's weird how we have a hang up about that.
I
Some
know.
people do.
It's silly, and I do. I got a massive hang up, so I just want to let you know that miracles do happen.
Oh, man. Praise the
Oh,
Lord.
man.
You have a little guardian angel.
I do.
a pooping angel.
Whatever it was, it all worked out. Well, we're going to have another great weekend here in South Florida. Tons of cool things for you to go and check out this weekend. I got my eyes on a couple of concerts that are going on. Some good stuff. 311 in Cypress Hill tonight at the Arts Park in Hollywood.
Are the
No.
Ralstons going?
No, we're not.
That
I don't
looks
think that's going to
so
happen.
fun.
But I'd love to. That'd be a great show. I love both those
Oh, and the weather?
acts. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I'm thinking tonight the Ralstons, we're probably doing some high school football, possibly.
Oh, getting crazy today.
Yeah, that's probably what we're doing. I think we might go check out the Boca Raton game at Palm Beach Central. So
You guys
two
have
pretty decent teams.
a little brown paper bag in the stands, if you know what I mean.
That's too obvious.
Everybody has a tumbler
That's
now.
70s hobo, yeah. Yeah.
Hobo Pennington.
Yeah. I go that dog right there.
You know what you know, dog.
Yeah, you know what you know. That's
Tumbler, bro.
Yeah. Some other big high school games going on tonight. Aquinas goes to Dillard. Gibbons goes to Miami Bell and Jesuit. Western at Heritage Plantation. You got Cardinal Newman. Man, they're looking amazing. They go to Glade Central. Atlantic has Pahokee. And Virginia Daughter School Jupiter going to Stoneman Douglas tonight. So that's some of the big high school matchups. Other concert stuff going on this weekend other than just 311. Kind of pumped about this. Zach Brown Band's going to be at I Think Financial on Sunday. So they're kind of like the Dave Matthews of country, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that does make sense.
So they do kind of a lot of Jimmy Buffett style. In fact, they have a song with Jimmy Buffett. It'd be amazing if Buffett came out on stage because they got a song with him.
Would it?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah,
You don't think so? You don't think people would like that?
No, they would love it. I make fun of Buffett sometimes. I actually, the more I got older, I started kind of getting into some Buffett. Some of his B-sides are not bad,
That's
man.
what happens when you get old. You start liking Buffett.
I'm going to start wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, a parrot hat.
Yes.
I don't think he's getting on stage with anybody.
That's right. He is kind of illin'.
He's illin'.
Really?
Yeah,
That's right.
pretty significantly
Oh,
illin'.
no.
Yeah.
Now I feel guilty.
Wah, wah. Sorry to ruin the day.
Virginia wanted just a side note.
I know. I'm talking about how I like Buffett now.
Jimmy
She's like,
Buffett's close to death.
God.
Yeah, right when you jump on the train, he's jumping off.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hope he feels better.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, what else? Wow. Go
Postponed
Friday.
all his upcoming tour dates.
Okay.
Well, feel better, Jimmy.
Okay. All right. Yeah, there you go.
What else is going on, Kev?
Yeah, I don't know. Not as excited for the weekend now.
I feel bad for making a joke. I feel bad about Jimmy Buffett being sick. It's terrible.
Yeah. Other concerts going on this weekend: Smashing Pumpkins and Jane's Addiction. That is going to be at Hard Rock Live tomorrow.
That sounds great too.
Absolutely. That's what I said. There's some really good stuff that is on the docket this weekend. The Dolphins are out of town. They're in New York to take on the Jets, but you do have the Hurricanes at home taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels tomorrow at Hard Rock Stadium. That's a big game for the Canes.
Are the Jets good this year?
Jets are, no, I think the Dolphins should win.
Okay.
Yeah, Jets are pretty much always terrible.
Oh.
Yeah. And enter Miami, who just clinched a playoff spot. They got a soccer game at Dry Pink Stadium on Sunday against CF Montreal. So you got some sports stuff that's going on there. Some of the Oktoberfest stuff is really getting going this weekend. If you like to go get some German beer and wear your lederhosen, they got the whole shindig at the American German Club at the Palm Beaches in Lake Worth. That's going on. Oakland Park has got their Oktoberfest at Jaco Pastorius Park. The German-American Society of Greater Hollywood has got their Oktoberfest going on. Even Matthews Brewing in Lake Worth Beach on Saturday is doing Oktoberfest. So it's going to be all over the place.
Nice.
Yeah. So you got a lot of good stuff that's going to be going on. And the West Palm Beach Green Market is back open on Clematis. So if you want to go check that out. Whole bunch of other festivals that are going on this weekend as well. There is a lot of stuff. If you want to get the full rundown, go to kvjshow.com or sign up for our weekly e-blast. We're going to be dropping on you today. It goes out. You just put in your email address at kvjshow.com, and you can check out the weekend events as well on our Facebook page. Yeah, getting the weekend going here on the KVJ Show. I know we all got big plans. You got any snack plans for the weekend, Jay Bird?
Oh, I always do. I have a big old pizza party tomorrow.
Oh, you do? Okay. I figured you had something going on there.
Just the best pizzas of all the area. But I'm going to order a bunch. I got some friends coming helping me with some home projects.
Yeah.
Got to take care of my hungry guys.
Okay. Pay him in pizza, huh?
Absolutely.
And other assorted
Yeah.
naughty stuff. Not sexual, but
Something to build the appetite, maybe?
narcotic in nature.
Narcotic.
Oh,
I don't know
geez.
about
All
that,
right.
dog. Whoa.
Wow, okay.
No
narco
narcotics.
all of a sudden, huh? So you get those shelves put up faster, you do a little devil's dandruff.
There's no narcotics going on.
What? Oh, I'm not coming then.
All right, good. No.
Yeah, if you are watching your calories, you talked a little bit about that this week. One of the things that they're going to try to get going, and they've discussed it in England, is instead of listing calories, going on ahead and saying how much physical exertion you would have to put out to burn off the food you're about to eat. So in America, we're not paying attention to that because that's too real and we like to be too fat. So we'll stick with calories here. Can you tell me which of these two food items has more?
Oh, okay. I like
Okay,
it.
all right.
I'll give you a McDonald's Big Mac or a Burger King Whopper with cheese?
What do you think, Virginia?
Big Mac or Whopper?
Yep. Which one's going to have more calories?
See, the Big Mac's got that sauce on there, which makes you think, all right, probably the Big Mac. Although the Whopper's quite bountiful.
The Whopper's big and wide, but the Big Mac's tall and has more patties.
I'm gonna go Whopper on my end.
Going to go Whopper.
I'm gonna go Big Mac.
Okay. One of you clearly is right, and it is Bird.
That's up to me.
I find it odd that the Whopper is more calories than the Big Mac for the reason you stated with the sauce, but the Whopper has 760 calories to the Big Mac's 563.
And if you look at the Whopper, and I know you haven't had a Whopper in quite some time,
Yeah.
Kevin. It's a big ass sandwich. It's pretty big.
200 calorie difference between the two. If you
Wow.
can. Yeah.
That's a significant difference.
Yeah, it kind of is. All right, what about this? Which has more calories, the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich or the Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich? Which one has more calories?
Popeyes.
It's got to be Popeyes.
It's got to be Popeyes, yeah. And again, pretty significant. The Chick-fil-A spicy chicken's got 460 calories. Popeyes has 700.
Popeyes is bigger,
Okay.
and Popeyes don't care about calories.
Okay. 240 more.
Chick-fil-A, I think, does make a smaller. Every piece of chicken they give you is smaller.
But if you got breading involved, do you really care about calories? I mean, come on, breading.
Right.
their
Come
breading
on.
is less thick at Chick-fil-A. Popeyes gives it to you thick girl style.
Okay.
She's right. We tried both of them. Mm-hmm. Bunch of different sandwiches from both chains, and the Popeyes is pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's thick.
But none of them are as good as Bud's Chicken and Seafood.
Panda will back you up. He loves Bud's
great.
chicken sandwich. He adds cheese. That's Panda's secret. Add some American cheese.
Okay, what has more calories? One slice of Pizza Hut's cheese pizza or a Taco Bell beef burrito?
Taco Bell beef burrito. Pizza's surprisingly not as many calories as you would think for just the cheese style. I'm going Taco Bell. More
Okay.
calories.
I mean, he talked me into it. I have to agree.
Okay. Yeah, one slice of Pizza Hut's cheese pizza, 290 calories. But again, who eats one? But 290 calories. You go with the Taco Bell beef burrito, 430.
Okay.
I mean, 290's not that bad. You have two slices and that's your lunch, and you move on from your. You don't go crazy.
Yeah, so you have almost 600 calories.
Yeah,
If you have two slices.
that's not that bad.
Yeah, of the Pizza Hut cheese pizza. So, and you probably would only have one beef burrito, which is 430. So.
Yeah, when I was 5. I mean, who eats
Oh,
one?
okay, you have several. Okay, all right.
Kevin, you forgot who you were talking to.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I haven't eaten one sandwich of anything since I was 9.
We're sorry. We meant no disrespect.
All right, thank you. It's a Friday.
Which has more calories? One Olive Garden breadstick or one Red Lobster cheddar biscuit?
I know that one. It's without a doubt. It's the Olive Garden breadstick.
I
Okay.
think it's the cheddar biscuit.
I'm telling you, you're wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm telling you, Jaybird, you're wrong.
I'm wrong.
Yep.
The
One
cheddar biscuit is so much butter
Olive Garden's got so much butter and garlic on those things.
on the outside. The cheddar biscuit's got it on the inside.
Cheddar biscuits more?
The Olive Garden breadstick is 140 calories. The cheddar biscuit, 160.
Whoa.
Oh, they're very close.
Yeah.
140 a breadstick.
A breadstick.
I mean, that's a lot of
That'll add
calories.
up, yeah.
Because those breadsticks
You
go
have like
down
8, like nothing, before your meal.
alarmingly quick.
So you could knock down about 1,000 calories before you start your meal.
Easily at
Yeah.
Olive Garden.
Right. Okay, what about a Wendy's 16-ounce Frosty or a mini Snickers Blizzard? Which one has more calories?
I mean, after I just botched the Olive Garden one, my mind's a swimming.
And how would you even know what a mini blizzard looked like? You've never got one.
Not a mini.
It's
I
the
know.
mini Snickers. So it's smaller Snickers. That's what it says.
How many ounces of blizzard?
I don't know. I think they do standard whatever.
Just the small one. Think
The
small.
standard.
Go,
The
go, go.
standard probably was at 12
Okay.
ounces maybe. So maybe it's
I feel like anything with Snickers in it's going to be more calories.
okay.
But again, I'm all tripped up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Snicker too. Snicker.
Okay. The mini Snickers Blizzard. You are wrong.
Oh.
I know nothing.
Mini Snickers Blizzard, 350 calories. The Wendy's 16-ounce Frosty, $3.93.
Fat Kev, out of those two, which one do you pick?
Blizzard.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I did. Hey, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love a Wendy's Frosty. I was raised on them and love them. But yeah, to me, if you can add more chocolate and goo to something, then yeah, that's why I would go with that.
I gotta go on a little Blizzard run.
The best Blizzard is the cheesecake one, where they have these chunks of cheesecake and then they put that strawberry goo on top of it. Oh,
Okay.
so good.
Okay.
She ain't lying.
And finally, which has more calories, a Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie or one Famous Amos cookie? What do you think, Virginia?
Oh my gosh. I haven't had either one in so long.
One Famous Amos? We're talking about the little guy.
One Famous Amos cookie or one Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie?
Are the Famous Amos, are they chewy or are they hard?
They're very hard and they're not my favorite.
I don't like those Famous Amos.
I just don't love them. I know. On paper, I should.
Famous Amos, Otis Spunkmeyer.
Not my favorite either.
Weird name. Not eating that. I don't think the Famous Amos is good.
So what's your answer?
I'm going to go Little Debbie.
I agree. There's no way the oatmeal pie,
It's got to be more.
It's loaded with calories.
Got to be more. You are correct on that one.
Okay. I'm finished strong.
Yes.
If you had to take a guess, how many calories you think in one oatmeal cream pie?
So I get the jumbo one, so I have to kind of. You're talking about the.
It is standard.
They do make the jumbo, and it's totally worth it. They kind of overdo the cream.
Yeah.
Party size.
It's so perfect.
It's so perfect.
The small one, I'm gonna go 210 on that.
Virginia?
330.
It is 330.
Whoa!
I knew that. I don't know how I knew that.
Because Panda, I think, likes him. You're probably looking at him.
Yeah, I think I've had the box in my house before, and I turned it around and looked at the back and went 330. Ugh.
330 for one of the. Do you know how easy those things go down?
Oh, I know. Yeah, when I was a fat kid, I'd have a minimum of 2 every time.
That cream makes a throat coat, and it slides
So
right
good.
You have
down.
3 of the standards. You're at 1,000
calories.
Oh my
1,000
You've got to
calories.
run to work and back.
You wonder how it happens. Because, I mean, three of those, I could eat those so easily and then go on with my day and eat more pea. You wonder how it happens? That's how it happens.
Now you're just bragging.
Yeah, I hear you. Until I can't tie my shoe.
Yeah. And the Famous Amos cookie has 37 calories.
I mean,
It's a big difference.
Famous Amos is terrible.
They're small. I mean, if you have 8 of those.
Sure, yeah, it'll get away from you too. Don't get it wrong.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, Justin Bieber has just postponed the remainder of his world tour. He was supposed to be on tour till the middle of March, but he had just announced that it's because of his health. You know, he was diagnosed with that Ramsay-Hunt syndrome.
Yeah.
Half of his face was paralyzed at one point. Now, I think he is doing better, but he is not back and ready full on to do the grueling world tour that he had set up. They're saying that if you have a ticket for any of his shows, hold on to it because they're going to be rescheduling and your ticket will be valid in a future date. But wow, scary stuff for Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
This is happy news. Sylvester Stallone and Jennifer Flavin may be getting back together.
That's awesome.
Sources say they have halted their divorce proceedings and have decided to reconcile. Remember a couple of weeks ago, he posted a picture of her and him walking, and it was from the back, and it was just, he had a sweet quote, and I was like, wait a minute, something's going on here. He may be reconsidering, and that's exactly what he's done. So
that's
good
cool.
for them.
So love is not dead.
Love is not dead unless you're Gisele Bündchen, because apparently she is done and Tom Brady is crushed because he wanted to reconcile, but she has been telling him for years and years that his demanding career was pissing her off, and it is totally about the retiring from football.
There's a big part of me that doesn't like this.
I don't like it either.
You know, to me, you knew what he was.
Yep.
You knew what he did.
But then he retired and you got all happy.
Didn't he?
But I mean, you know, he's got to him, it's a quest inside of him. It's his nature. It's a a thread in his fabric of who Tom Brady is. And to me, I like to have a spouse support me and say, hey, you know what? If you feel like you got to do this, I'm going to be there and try to help you out to live out your dreams.
And we really don't. I believe that this is not just about the retirement. There was other things building.
Sure.
And this was I'm not saying it's not a big thing.
The report is that she would always hold divorce over Tom. And she kind of used it as a manipulating tool to say, hey, you're going to do this, do that, or I'm going to divorce you. And so this is just the one where he's like, I feel like I still, and honestly, he is playing so well. His stats over the age of 40 are better than most quarterbacks' entire careers.
And that's what I'm saying. It's a different kind of, it's not an average situation what's going on here. He's a guy who's in his 40s that's still able to play. Yeah, he might have wanted to retire, but sometimes life changes a little bit.
Yeah.
And you adjust your plans and go, wait a minute, let me rethink this. Do I have more in the tank?
Yeah.
It's not like he's going to play for another 8 years.
In the grand scheme of your lives, yeah, he's going to be around a lot.
He's gonna play for maybe another year or two, and then he'll be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
But is she done? It can't come back. Once you break somebody and they're worth $400 million, they're like, I don't need you.
Just don't be shocked when you marry somebody who's the best football player ever and they want to keep playing. It's like, what are we talking about here?
Right, exactly.
What are we debating here?
There was full disclosure when you got married what this guy was.
He promised he was retiring.
And things change, to my point.
Yeah, he just an internal drive. And at that point, you'd be like, look, this is the fiber of who he is. I may not like it, but I'm his spouse, and you know what? Hey, I'll do what I can. I'm here to support you.
Football before family.
Yeah, it's who he is.
That's who he is.
I'm just saying. I see her point. I get where she's coming from.
Right.
I see her point, and she's worth more than him.
Who cares about the money?
So she
Who
should
cares?
just do her own thing.
He's gonna be all right.
Yeah,
They're both gonna be all right.
If everybody was #be cool, the world would be a better place.
Right.
Can I get amen, Kevin?
Amen.
And that's what's going on in your very divisive dirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that house that they were building, that's going to be an interesting question. See what happens with that. They've apparently halted on the construction, and it's a massive 17,000 square foot home.
Damn.
That is just sitting and chilling right there in Miami. I guess since Hurricane Ian, they haven't done anything on it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the video of it. It is very much a construction site.
Yeah.
It looks like a construction site. It does not look like a home yet.
Yeah. 5 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms. It's going to be about a $30 million home. They paid $17 million for the land, $10 million for the construction costs, and it's just chilling, and who knows if anybody
It's big.
is going to live in it.
It's waterfront.
Yeah.
And it looks to be several guest homes on the property as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. You know, where's the Gronk going to stay?
Aw, the Gronk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, got some birthdays going on here today. Happy birthday to Louis Capaldi, turning 26 years old today. Tony Braxton is 55. Simon Cowell turned 63. Tico Torres, drummer for Bon Jovi, is 69, living in Doral. Also, Vladimir Putin, he turns 70 today, which, man, I didn't realize, I guess he was that young. He's got, like, a lot of time left, I think, unfortunately. So that dude's going to be around for a while, maybe. John Mellencamp is turning 71 years old, and he just announced a tour going to be coming to Hard Rock Live for a couple of nights.
Wow, that'll do good.
Yeah, I think so. And Joy Behar from The View is turning 80 years old today. Got a bunch of birthdays here. Happy 8th birthday weekend. Going on to my baby boo, Nicolette Valentina. J-Lo from the Rack Tamarack is sending that in. Got a photo there of her with the bird.
I remember that. I remember those kids. They were so sweet.
Adorable girl.
They are.
Aww.
Also, my nephew Hayden P. Happy birthday, turning 8. That is from TT, Sean, Wayne, Stoogie, and Wade. Also, happy birthday, Gabby from the Girls and Your Hubs. Got a 9th birthday to Jace. That is a birthday shout out from Mom, Dad, Logan, and Riley. Going to be playing some baseball tonight. Go win. Also, a 13th birthday to Maddie J from Mom, Dad, Omi, and Graham. And got a photo of her there, a couple of them.
Aw, cuties.
Got a 13th birthday to Haley Shea, a.k.a. The Sloth from Dad, Mom, and Jordy. A birthday shout out to Whitney from Mom, Dad, Sissy, and Ellie, and there's a photo of her and their little dog.
Oh, look at that dog, Jay
Oh,
Bird.
yeah.
What a cute puppy.
Adorable.
That's right. Kevin turning 9 from Mommy, Daddy, and Caden. Love you so much. And here he is, the little soccer player on KVJ TV.
Okay, get it.
Victoria, can't believe you're 15. Getting your permit on Monday. It's from Mama, Daddy, and Frankie the cat. We got Rob, nicknamed Redbone. Happy birthday from Emery and Guinness. There's a photo of them there, the Frenchie. And happy birthday to our preteen Anthony. He turns 12 on Saturday from Mommy, Daddy, Jason, Zoe. Thanks for the birthday shout-outs. You can always get them to us, mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. All right, time once again for the No Name Movie Game. All right, finally, we kind of got the new lineup here together because Virginia was out last week. Suits was out before that. So we're trying to see exactly where he can stand.
The kid, the prodigy,
Yeah.
coming to flex with the big dogs.
He's got that one win. We'll see if he can add to that. He's trying to catch up. Virginia, the overall champ, with 15. Bird's got 11 in here, including that 6-point win from last week.
Ooh, controversial.
Very controversial.
Tens of people again are talking about it.
I don't know if it was that many.
It probably was
We're probably exaggerating.
few people talking about it.
It was your family.
Thank you to Stat Girl Whitney. All right, let's see what we can get here. Virginia's going to be starting us off with Jen in Palm Beach Gardens. Hello, Jen.
Hi, how are you?
Great. How are you doing?
Great. Let's
Okay.
get this, Virginia.
Okay, girl, we got this.
I know she would love to ruin Jaybird's weekend.
She's not wearing her witch's uniform. She's wearing a little Red Riding Hood dress.
So this comes from the collection that my neighbor gave me. It's a vintage dress. Isn't it cute? Jaybird, you like it? I mean, you brought it up.
My silence should say it all.
I know you like it.
All right, Virginia's going to give you the clues to movies. She can't use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie. 60 seconds are on the clock, and your time begins now.
Okay, it's the opposite of a priest. It's the female version, Catholic. Where's the habit?
None.
Yes, but put the 3-letter word in front of it.
Got it.
Oh, she did. This is the person that is, he's in the jungle, and it's an 80s movie. He just reconciled his divorce.
Tarzan.
No, the other guy.
Tarzan.
He's a fighter.
Pass.
It's an animated movie all about things that kids play with.
Toys. Toy Story.
Yes. If you can't sleep at night, you have this disease. I can't sleep.
Insomnia.
Yes. If you have one of these, it's on a VHS. It's from back in the day. You hide it in your drawer. You don't want your kids to find it. It's a what?
Videotape.
Yeah, but it's specifically the act.
VCR.
Pass.
Yes, pass.
This is the movie where they switch houses. She goes over to Europe and the other girl comes to LA. It's a romantic movie. It's about Christmas time.
The holiday.
Okay.
I'm so
Three
sorry.
spot.
Three spot.
Is it enough to win the tournament?
I don't know. We'll see. Hang on
The
there,
ones
Jen.
you missed were Rambo and Sex Tape.
Sex tape. I struggled with sex tape.
You did, huh?
Rambo and sex tape.
Yeah.
Rambo.
If there was a Rambo sex
There
tape.
is. Rambone.
There is?
Yeah, there is.
That's real?
Rambone.
That was pretty quick recall there.
I mean, right off the top.
Something tells me there's a Rambone First Blood Part 2.
I'm sure there's sequels, yes. They tend to do that.
All right, we got Christy on here from Lantana. Hello, Christy.
Hello. Good morning, KVJ.
What's up, Christy?
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, girl, you ready to do this?
I am ready.
Okay, you got Suits as your partner here, giving you the clues to the movie. 60 seconds are on the clock, and your time begins now.
If you were to, a caterpillar turns into a,
Butterfly.
and cause and blank. What would
Cause
be
and
the,
effect.
put it together.
Butterfly cause. The butterfly clause.
No, pass.
Butterfly effect.
Yes, pass. You had a terrible vacation, it would be what? Or if you took drugs and you really had a terrible experience, it would be
A bad vacation. A bad.
another
trip?
word for that. Pass. It's We Don't Talk About Bruno, the animated movie.
I can't do it.
Encanto.
Oh,
he's
you
a
can't say his
character.
name.
Yeah.
Pass. It is 12 a.m. in the biggest city in France.
Paris.
Yeah, and 12 a.m. is
12 a.m.
pass. If you
Oh, that was
not a strong round.
midnight in
Midnight
Paris.
Yeah.
Bad trip. You got Encanto, but we can't take it
Yeah,
because
I
of
forgot about the
Bruno.
Yeah.
Those were tough.
Not a strong round. Sorry about that, Christy.
Okay. All right.
That's okay.
Christy. All
You
right.
did good. Those were tough.
Okay. All right, so we got Anna here from Port St. Lucie. 3 is the top score. Bird wants to hold on to this belt. If he gets 4 or more, he's going to keep it. Hello, Anna.
Hello.
Anna, I need this so bad. It would be 2 in a row. I really need to peacock this belt. The belt's coming back home with me.
Third time's a charm. We got it.
Okay. All right, Bird, you're going to have 60 seconds to give her the clues to the movies in the no-name movie game.
I'll be showing you your movies, much to your dismay.
Virginia never shows me my movies. I don't know if I like this.
Yeah, things are changing.
They are. The world's still changing, Kevin. I
That's
don't
the
like
world,
it.
yeah. Okay. All right.
So you kind of have to make me happy, not sad, because I can show them slower.
All right, we got 60 seconds on the clock, and your time begins now.
Pass. If I am looking for creatures, Dracula. Pass. You get blanked when you go to college.
Hopefully.
Pass. He has this for his hand. Think a pirate. They have this for their hand. Yes, you got it. If we are married and we pluralize it and we're hanging out with other married people, we are what? We are. If me and you are married, we'd be what?
Very.
But we're called what? Pass. They call these internet blanks. They're there to annoy you on the internet. They write things. Internet what?
Trolls.
Yes, you got it. It's the last thing in tennis. They call it this. They say it's blank.
Insect match.
Nope. It's the last. It's the last thing they say. Pass. It's a football term. Not 10. Not 8. It's no.
Oh, the whole 9 yards, what you're going for. You got a 2 spot. Bird has lost the belt. The belt is back to Virginia, who gets the win.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Bird.
He's shocked. Look at his face.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Oh no.
You can't believe it.
Do you want to put the belt on me, big
Well,
boy?
thank you, Anna. Fortunately, not going to get the win. That is going to go to Jen today in Palm Beach Gardens. Congratulations there, Jen.
Awesome. Thank
Jen.
you so much.
You were great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know how you
Not
feel,
really,
Bird.
but
You turned your mic off because you're so mad.
Good.
You can put the belt on me now.
I'm not putting the belt on
Come
you.
on.
I'm going to a vending machine.
He's going to drown
I'm
his
gonna go with him.
sorrows in Cheetos.
Yep. Virginia wins with a 3 spot. And continues her domination in the no-name movie game.
It's October. It's the witches' month.
You're right.
Y'all ain't gonna take this belt.
Yep. No, you're right. Well, if you're looking to go check out some movies this weekend, there's a couple that, I don't know, could be decent. Ones to check out. There's this movie called Amsterdam, and the cast in it is amazing.
Amsterdam. Is that the one that I wrote down? Is Brad Pitt in that?
No, he's not, but
Oh,
he's about
okay.
the only person that's not in it.
Okay.
It's got Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, John David Washington, Chris Rock, Zoe Saldana, Mike Myers, Rami Malek, Robert De Niro, and Taylor Swift.
Wow.
How about that, huh?
That's crazy. That's a great cast.
Yeah. I don't know how you would make that a bad movie, but we'll see what that does. That's out in theaters. Also, there's one. It's from the makers of Old School and Snoop Dogg. It's called Bromates.
Okay.
Yeah, and they got one of the guys that also was in Silicon Valley on HBO. Taryn Manning is part of it as well. So that could be good. It could be completely awful, but it could be good. For the kids, you got Lyle Lyle Crocodile, and then for the people that love the horror stuff, Terrifier 2.
That Lyle Crocodile is freaky.
Is it? Yeah.
It looks like the kind of movie that you would take acid and then go watch.
Oh my gosh.
Because I think that the crocodile's like animated, but the people aren't, and he's got a lot to say. He's very dancey, and
He is. Ooh,
he's
okay.
all over the place, that crocodile.
That seems a little off. Well, we are getting into the Halloween season right now. Fright Nights is going to be kicking off tonight at the South Florida Fairgrounds. Virginia went to go check it out last night with the lights on.
It was so cool.
Yeah, they do an amazing job. 3 different haunted houses they have, plus they have scare zones all throughout the whole thing. And the thing I remember that I loved is Papa could get a craft beer and just sit there and watch everybody else run around.
They have something called an RIP. Instead of a VIP, RIP upgrade to your ticket. And there's a whole RIP lounge, like a little spooky lounge. They had some White Claw on ice.
Oh, man, that'll bring out the demon in you.
No laws when you're drinking claws.
Good heavens. Okay, so it's a fun time. So that's going to be going on tonight and tomorrow. You can check it out. And we scared Jaybird the other day on the After the Show podcast that we do. We had Georgette, who is one of the characters out there at Fright Nights.
Our friend for 15 years.
She just came creeping into the studio and scared Jaybird. She had on those contact lenses that make your eyes look white and, oh, man, look like a demon child. It was some crazy stuff. And the voice she had, just hearing her talk, I don't know how she did that. It was terrifying. Yeah.
Oh, you played the wrong. That's Virginia.
Oh, okay. That was Virginia? Okay.
That does sound like drunk Virginia.
Me and Georgette could be evil twins in that zombie crazy outfit she had.
Yeah, you looked pretty much identical.
She looks like drunk me.
It looked like you after about 4 White Claws.
And yeah, on top of mixed with tequila.
Yeah. How's your scary voice, Virginia? Can you say Cardi B the scariest way you possibly can?
Cardi B.
I think your drunk voice is way more horrifying.
All right, open up the vodka.
Jaybird, what is your scariest voice?
I'm going to eat your brains and make brain soup.
You just sound like some weird guy at Sweet Tomatoes.
Yeah.
I don't have the greatest.
No, that's terrible.
Weak. But I want to keep playing.
Okay. All right, let me see what I can do here. My scariest voice.
Yeah, lay it on us, Kev.
Cardi B. I sound more like a pirate.
Yeah, I think maybe it's what you're saying, Cardi B.
It wasn't overwhelming. It wasn't underwhelming. It was just whelming.
I will take you out. You are going to die.
I'm not that scared.
No, it's not good. It's not good.
It's definitely drunk Virginia.
I would not. Yeah, it really is. Jeremy's on here from Vera. Why do I suck so bad at a scary voice? Let me hear your scary voice here, Jeremy.
Hello, Jaybird. Do you remember me? I do remember you. You kicked me in the face with your shoe at Mulligan at the Christmas party.
What?
Okay, he's got a real story. You kicked me in the face at Mulligan's with your shoe.
Which is so possible.
I love the story. It feels real.
I think I did. I remember a shoe flying off and hitting somebody.
He's not coming back to get you with that terrifying voice. That's pretty good. I think he's better than all of us. Good Lord. I don't know why I'm so terrible at this.
Is there any way we can get... I kind of want to hear Suits' scary voice. I'd love to hear...
Ooh.
Yeah. Then come on and
The
give
kid,
it
the
a try.
prodigy.
It can't be worse than anything we just did.
I mean, he looks
I
like
don't
an
think.
accountant. I mean, can he do a scary voice?
I mean, can Dennys do a scary voice?
All right, oh, yeah. Gosh, they're all so bad. Okay, let's see where yours is, Suits.
These beady eyes will be the last thing you ever see.
Here's what I've noticed. We're all kind of doing the same. We're all kind of doing the Virginia. Maybe we should change it up.
Yeah, I think I use Virginia as my inspiration for that.
I'm the most horrifying person
We're stuck
you
in a
know.
rut.
Yeah.
We're stuck in a rut. We're in a creative rut right now.
Suits is better than most, though.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Okay. We'll get Dennys in here.
Big D.
Is there any way?
I mean, odds on, he has to be the worst, right?
He should be. He's so peaceful.
Gosh, yeah. It's got to be worse than me. I would feel so bad. Okay, all right. Let's hear what you got here, Dennys. Your scariest voice.
I want your soul. Is that scary?
Did you say I want your soap?
That's worse than I thought it was going to be.
It's a shower ghost.
It's a demon bath?
I thought you said, "Do you want my soup?"
Soul soup.
I was expecting bad. It was worse.
Wow, we are not. We gotta. Can we maybe try it again? Redemption on a Monday.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
In fact, we ought to put together a script.
Okay.
And we can all do our own best scary voice, which will not be scary at all.
I'm gonna try to work. I want to get better.
All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, going to be playing a new fun game here on the KVJ Show. What did I lick?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And how far can we go with this? Can we go real far? If you know what I mean.
Because the first tongue up is one Kevin Ralston tongue.
Yeah, it is.
All right, we won't go too. I see what you're saying. We won't go
It's
too.
got to be something that's not going to kill you.
Of course not.
It can't be anything that's completely like, oh my gosh, like it can't be illegal.
Agreed.
Oh, my gosh. He just licked a scorpion.
Yeah, right.
Although that'd be pretty badass if you licked a scorpion and then told the tale after.
Yeah. He just licked LSD. Look, he's tripping his balls off.
It was floated that we should give you an edible to lick.
Yeah.
You go viral and then immediately get fired.
Oh, look at Kevin. His pants are off. He's dry humping the boss. He just got fired. He's great.
Oh my God! Imagine if we gave you acid and that was your day.
It's a finishing move.
It would be a long Friday for you, my man.
Wow. Yeah, that might be kind of challenging. So, yeah, so we're going to play that coming up here in just a bit on the KVJ Show. One fun little exercise that we did last night for the people on the KVJ Show Facebook page, we asked for you to give a 5-word review of your ex. What would you say about your ex in just 5 words? It's kind of interesting because there were definitely some bad reviews, but there were a few good reviews as well for what people had to say. Jeff on there, here's what he had to say. His review, 5 words of his ex, West Palm Beach's Amber Heard. Oh, okay.
West Palm.
Pretty good, pretty good. LJ said, straight jackets to the left. Makes you a little cray-cray. Listen said, liar, liar, pants on fire. Her ex is a big old liar, apparently. Stephanie said, a 5-word review for my ex, loved cocaine more than me.
Oh.
Man, whoa. Crystal, she went all in on her ex. 5-word review said, weekend warrior who wets bed.
And what's funny is people that know her, they'll see that comment
Absolutely.
and they'll go, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Jake wet the bed."
Yeah, there's a lot of people getting exposed on the KVJ Show Facebook page. Thomas wrote, will cost thousands to maintain. Okay, gold digger.
Do you have one for your ex?
Which ex?
The last ex. I'm saying the one you don't like.
Of course I do.
Not the good ex. That's no fun.
Of course I do. But here's the play. Should I say it on the radio?
Why stop now? Are you making changes? I mean,
Look, I've only got a few months left, and then Mags turns 18, and that's when I decided the floodgates will open.
Oh, boy.
that's when the floodgates open.
Well, at least he knows when he needs to move.
Brace yourself.
Good Lord.
You think the storm surge from Ida was bad?
Kevin said it best. Good Lord.
Yeah. Aaron said a 5-word review for your ex, an emotionally dark black hole.
Oh,
Wow.
that's hard.
Okay. All right. So that's some of the nastier ones that we got there. Then we had Steve, who said, we made a beautiful child. That's a nice positive way.
Okay.
I did see some people going the
Yeah.
other way, being
They did.
positive.
That is beautiful.
There was one great father, terrible husband. Yes.
There you go. You can be that.
Then you had Carrie, who said, best father and great co-parent.
Yeah, that was one of the ones I saw.
Jeffrey said, incredible mother and great friend. And Andrea said, better friend, now we're divorced.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool when that does happen. You're able to go, yeah, we weren't meant to be, and I don't have any ill feelings towards you. There's no need to be upset with one another.
Right.
Well, that just means that the divorce wasn't acrimonious financially for anybody.
Yeah.
That's what,
If you have an acrimonious financial divorce, you don't really get over that quick.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's cool when some people can get through that and it not be cutthroat and everyone wants to kill each other.
Right.
Absolutely. So there you go. If you want to jump into the mix, do you have a 5-word review for your ex? You can jump onto the KVJ Show Facebook page. Go to Facebook. Make sure you subscribe while you're there and see all the comments. And if you are a weekend warrior who's a bedwetter and you want to see if your ex just outed you, you might want to go check out the KVJ Show Facebook page. Just saying. All right, going to be trying out a new fun game. At least I hope it's fun. What did I lick? That is the name of the game. What you do here is the player gets to lick something while blindfolded, and then they get 3 guesses to try to figure out what it was. And if they can't answer correctly on the 3rd try, they get shocked.
And they're allowed to smell too while they're licking because all that's connected.
It is.
These are tough because you don't want to go too far to make someone angry, but you don't want to go not far enough to make the audience angry. So I don't know. I'm living in limbo with my thoughts right now.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's got to be something terrible. It's just got to be something that's like, oh my gosh, what did I lick? Something weird.
Wait, did you just say it's not like it has to be something terrible?
It's not like it does, no.
Well, but again, who are you asking? Like you're asking maniacs.
Yeah.
I hear you.
It shouldn't be anything poisonous or something that will get you sick.
No, not poisonous, but...
It shouldn't be anything raunchy or dirty.
I
mean,
it's not sexual.
It's not nothing like that.
It's nothing sexual because trust
Keep your
me,
pants on.
those ideas were floated as well.
We had a lot of ideas.
I know. I'm sure you did.
We were a think tank of disgustingness.
Do we all agree we're still good with this?
I mean, I guess until he gets mad at us.
I know. I don't know. Whatever.
That's what I said. I was like, okay, let's not confuse him and let's not make it too gross.
Oh yeah, the voice of reason, my friend. Yeah, she always even kills Siddiqui.
Okay, boy, I'm so nervous now. Good heavens. What am I getting myself into?
Kevin's excited.
All right, I'm the first to play. Okay.
All right, so how do you want us to set this thing up?
All right.
Just remember, this is blood in, blood out.
Just put it out there, and I'm going to lick and try to figure out what I'm licking.
Okay, all right.
I'm showing on KVJ TV what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm walking
all right.
over.
They can see that. All right.
Okay.
So be going in for lick 1.
Don't touch it, just lick it.
Just lick. You stick that tongue out.
Give me that tongue.
Oh, look at that thing.
Get it.
Lick.
Get
in
it.
there.
Lick it.
Explore.
Oh,
Lick
no.
it now.
Explore
lick it good.
that, huh? How about really give it like a long lick.
Lick it like a lollipop.
Okay.
All right.
All right. How do you feel? You should be nauseous.
No. Don't let him get in your head, Kevin.
Yeah, don't listen to the witch. It's not awesome, but it's not that bad.
That's a great way of describing
Yeah.
it.
It's not awesome, it's not that bad.
Okay.
you.
It was smooth.
Okay.
Hey, all right. He's still showing it on KVJ TV. If anybody is just tuning in and wants to log on to KVJ TV to see it.
Leathery. It
All
was
right.
kind of leathery in texture.
Ooh.
Oh.
Pick
Okay.
up a
well,
lot of information with that tongue.
maybe we're lying and it is sexy.
And it did have an odd flavor to it.
Explore the flavor. Do you need more licking?
It tasted like thyme.
It's very accurate.
That's a pretty accurate depiction.
I would definitely agree.
Trust your gut, Ralston.
Yeah, you're circling it, baby.
All right. I'm thinking, is there something that we've had in here from Adult Video Warehouse that was leathery?
We kept it family friendly.
Nothing sexual.
Yeah, it's not sexual toys from them. No.
but
Nothing
did
from
we
them.
We had Jaybird's ball gag the
Nope.
one time.
No.
we had
Nothing like
leathery.
that.
We didn't use anything that could be inappropriate on the camera.
This is a family friendly bit, Kevin.
And item.
Okay, and item.
Yeah, you could play this at home and be okay with your kids.
But you are dancing around it, boo.
Yeah, you really are.
Do you need to lick it again?
No, you don't need to.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, look at this guy. Okay.
I will, because I felt
You're
like a
getting so close.
big part of it was
All right.
the taste.
Oh, he's so licky.
Gene Simmons tongue.
Oh my gosh. He's really licking at y'all.
Well, he's getting in there, which you have to.
He's lizard licking it.
He is.
He detected a few really important clues in there.
You did. I mean, you're zoning in, Kev.
Can you come back over here by the microphone so people can hear your lick?
Yeah.
You know, it tastes a little bit like dirt, too.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Do you need more?
Give him some more.
One more.
Go.
I think I got it.
Lick
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
I think I got it.
You think you know what it is?
I'm going to be so disappointed if I got it wrong because I think I got it.
What is it?
Is it Jaybird's sandal?
Go ahead and lift your...
Veil.
Nailed it!
Oh,
You
my
got
God.
it!
You nailed
Yes!
Wow.
How'd you get it?
Wow.
Because of the taste?
You know your man's foot.
Yeah.
Kevin's
And I'm thinking,
Kevin's a foot guy.
I'm thinking, well, first of all, I'm thinking, what do we have that's flat leathery? What tastes like time, dirt, and sweat? And then what would be something gross? And I know you always like doing something with your feet.
Somebody's into feet stuff.
Do you need some mouthwash or we have cheese
No, I'm
whiz?
all right.
Sleuth.
I'm all right.
Look at this guy setting the standard.
Wow.
That a boy?
It does have a taste. If you wanted to guess what sandal tastes like, that's exactly what it tastes like.
I've been walking on these old dogs for a minute. These are some old sandals.
Walmart's finest.
Oh yeah, I bought these a while ago.
Okay.
Do you need anything? Do you
I'm
need a drink?
good.
I
I'm
got
good.
some Mountain Dew.
I'm good. I survived it.
Do you want to eat some Lysol?
I probably should, yeah. I probably should do something.
In a way, but you feel a victory?
I
Yeah.
feel really good. In fact, as soon as the first taste, I'm like, I don't know why I think I know what sandal tastes like, but I thought it was sandal.
Well, you knew it was leather. You knew you
Yeah.
smelled the leather.
It
You
does.
knew.
It does, yeah. Maybe this game's easier than what I thought it was going to be.
Bring
Okay.
the heat.
Okay.
Bring the heat for the bird.
You're going to have a turn. Virginia gets to go next week.
Oh, me and you need to get on a thread this
yeah.
weekend
Okay.
for Virginia. Oh, we do. We need to bring the heat with her.
Yeah. Fun little game.
Oh, we gave you dry ice. Ha ha ha.
Dry ice is that.
That'll burn your tongue.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my
No,
gosh! No, we're not that. He's a dog. Yeah, come on.
but you better be nice to us.
KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, in case you missed it, Kanye West sat down with Tucker Carlson from Fox News last night to air a lot of grievances. I mean, we had to edit these clips down, but there's still 4 strong, long clips. And part 2 of his interview still has to air tonight. This is all coming from, that fashion show that he did where he wore the White Lives Matter shirt and got people all enraged and the drama with that. So, I mean, where do we want to start? The battle with the media, I guess, is one of the things that he is really upset about.
Yeah, this is just his quick comment about where you are with the media today.
We are in a battle with the media. Like, the majority of the media has a godless agenda.
Okay.
Not Kevin Ralston.
Yeah, a godless agenda.
He had a Godcast.
That's right.
In fact, I think you were just praising Jesus' words earlier
I
today.
was saying prayer works, yeah. Yeah, I was.
He also has a problem with Kim Kardashian, his baby mama, and how much flesh she shows.
You know, Kim is a Christian, but she has people who want her to go to Interview Magazine and put her ass out while she's a 40-something-year-old multi-billionaire with 4 black children.
Yeah, he was not a big fan of the whole Skims campaign that she does. He said it's overly sexualized.
I mean, the Skims is not even that bad. There are ones recently she did where she's got her pants pulled down for the cover of Interview Magazine, which she had the blonde hair and like all that. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's
You're shocked that Kim Kardashian's being provocative.
yeah. You married her.
Again, it's like the Tom Brady thing. You knew what you were marrying into.
She had a sex tape. Like you knew what you were getting.
Yeah.
You don't get to switch it up. Here he is talking a little bit how he's not a fan of Lizzo and the body acceptance movement.
Now let's talk about my good friend Lizzo. When Lizzo loses 10 pounds and announces it, the bots on Instagram, they attack her for losing weight because the media wants to put out a perception that being overweight is the new goal when it's actually unhealthy.
Yes.
Let's get aside if someone thinks it's attractive, to each his own. It's actually clinically unhealthy.
Why do you think they would want to promote unhealthiness?
It's a genocide of the black race.
He also had some other interesting comments in the interview where he talked about how he is pro-life. And he talked about the overwhelming number of black babies aborted in the U.S. Kanye West said that 50% of black death in America is abortion. So I really don't care about people's responses. I perform for an audience of one, and that's God. So
Wow.
he did have some big things to say in that interview last night.
Isn't there a part 2?
There's a part 2
Yeah.
tonight, and
Yeah.
there's still more clips if you want them.
Yeah.
Here is Kanye talking about his support of Donald Trump.
My so-called friends / handlers around me told me, like, if I said that I like Trump, that my career would be over, that my life would be over. They said stuff like people get killed for wearing a hat like that. They threatened my life. Someone called me last night and said anybody wearing a White Lives Matter shirt is going to be greenlit, and that means that they're going to beat them up if they wear it. And I'm like, okay, green light me then.
Yeah, I think really a lot of this is coming all because of the Yeezy Season 9 show he did the other day where he showed up with Candace Owens wearing that White Lives Matter shirt.
Right.
And there have been a lot of celebrities that have come after him, including a contributing editor with Vogue, Gabriella Carefa Johnson, who she went to Instagram and she kind of went off and said that the runway show was incredibly irresponsible and dangerous. And then he posted several photos of her while making negative comments about her sense of style. And then Gigi Hadid, she jumped in and she said that Kanye was a bully and a joke on the thread. And so he's in this huge fight that's going on right now. And he said the whole thing is a setup and there's a group mob. And so that's why he's talking about everybody's coming for Kanye right now. So I think that's why he's even doing this interview in the first place.
Crazy stuff.
Uh-huh.
You can check out part 2 tonight, and that's what's going on in your dirt.
Brace yourself, Virginia. It's coming in hot and hard and fast.
I know.
Apparently, Virginia's husband, Panda, is about ready to get back on the testosterone.
Okay.
He's been off of it for a while. He went and had his blood work done, and they test everything now, so
Yeah.
they can really see exactly what you're messing up and doing wrong and deficient in. And so he was literally like inflamed on the inside, and they wouldn't give him testosterone till he got all that under control.
Okay.
Which it is now, and so now, yeah. I think his testosterone arrives in the mail today
Well, why
Good
is this?
heavens.
Why is it an issue?
because he becomes a lot more ravenously sexual.
Oh, well, let's get the ice. Okay. Well, all right, Mama.
Anybody want to volunteer to be tapped in?
That's a lot more section.
Ravenous.
And is that a bad thing for you?
Well, it's just I work on a tight schedule, and so I never want to disappoint my man. But it's really tricky when he's on the testosterone because it's imagine an animal in heat.
Okay, let me ask you that. In your opinion, how much of an increase, percentage, if you had to guess, does he get more ravenous and more carnal?
Oh, I don't know.
Does he jump another?
Maybe like a 500%.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay, how many times have you
That might be lowball.
how many times you guys got it on the last week?
0.
0.
Because his testosterone is so low right now. They did his blood work, and he just, for whatever reason, has lower than low. It's just a genetic thing, a blood thing,
Yeah.
and he's younger than me, so he shouldn't be where his numbers are. It's a definite deficiency.
Does he not get, is he not as ravenous when it comes to
Totally.
major difference?
That testosterone
Yeah, it does.
makes such a big difference. And not just in his sexual appetite, but also in muscle mass, in his ability to lose weight quickly.
Yeah, no, it's great stuff.
Like, he's been struggling, but I know as soon as he goes back on it and just goes to the gym like twice a week,
Yeah.
he's going to be swole and looking to hump.
Oh, boy. What is your average when he's not on it a week? How many times do you guys get after it?
I would say we'd probably go like twice a month.
Twice
when
a month.
Not
When
on
he's
it.
not on it, okay.
Maybe less.
Twice a month?
When he's not on it, he is just not driven. It really does make a big difference.
Are you, and you probably like twice a month too. You're not really looking.
Look, if I have time, I'm all about it.
If I have time, I got time to kill. How you feel?
This is such a depressing conversation.
Look, I'm a tightly scheduled woman.
Okay, so what do you think is going to happen in this next week? If you had to say, come this time next Friday, how many times are you and your husband going to get busy after he gets on this testosterone? What's your number?
I can't remember last time how long it took to kick in. You know about this stuff, Kevin.
It's pretty much immediate.
You felt the difference, what she's
Day
talking
one.
about?
Yeah, day one.
The urges as
Everything.
well?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was there. Like
Jason, it's real.
I had on sweatpants. I remember that, and it became a problem.
I remember wrestlers talking
I had to
about
go
it.
change.
Wrestlers that were in their 40s and in their 50s said they lived by it because it did give them just they
Superhuman.
They felt like they were back in their 20s again.
And look, the wrestlers back then did it wrong because they were just taking it, and they gave themselves medical issues. If you do it right under a doctor's supervision, and because you have to take certain other pills to make sure that your testicles don't shrink, and there's it's a right way to do it.
I'm talking about modern day wrestlers that are doing it the right way, like a Kevin. No, they talk about how they feel like they're in their 20s. I'm not talking about the illegal stuff. They're doing it legit and saying a major difference.
Right.
Major.
So how many times do you project you will have gotten busy in the next week?
I mean, if he starts on it tonight, probably 2 or 3 times before.
So you think the over-under might be 3?
Yeah.
I mean, we got to get some betting lines going here.
It kicks in that quick.
It does, yeah.
I don't know how fast it kicks in because I can't remember, but I do know the frequency kicks in.
I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to go 2 times this weekend.
And it makes him have like energy and, a pep in his step. Like it does like all these other things too that I'm happy for him about.
If you're saying it kicks in pretty quick and you start taking it today, I'm going to say 2 times this weekend.
How many in the next week? Do you think they'll get in a weekday?
See, because I got to factor in Virginia too.
Virginia won't have the time during the week.
I have an event on Monday, I have an event on Tuesday, and I have an event on Wednesday. I do not have an event on Thursday.
These are the stats I needed.
It's going to be 3.
Okay.
He might get me on Thursday.
Yeah.
What if he wants to get you on a Tuesday, a quickie?
I'm not going to have time. I'm not going to see him Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Even at nighttime?
Nope. I won't be home till he's in bed.
Wow.
Well, you can wake him up.
All right.
Why would I do that? I get up at 4
She ain't gonna go
a.m.,
initiate
3:30 a.m.
You don't
What
have
are you
to drive
doing?
like he does.
I can't. You trying to kill a girl? Whose side are you on?
Yeah. You going over under 3?
I'm going under 3.
Under 3.
I'm going under 3.
What do you think? Suits you over under 3? That's a number. Oh, he's going to go under. Dennys? He's going over. Okay, Denny's got faith in Panda.
Wow.
All right.
Do you have to shut him down at times when he's on this stuff?
Yes.
You have to run?
I have had to. I have had to just, I'm so sorry. I can't right now.
Wow. Okay.
What's the most in a day?
We're not like you.
Oh, what does that mean?
I don't keep like daily. I don't think we.
All right. Apparently, I asked the question too far. I apologize.
Well, you are single and new. Maybe when we were new and we just started dating, maybe, yeah, we would have those kind of numbers. But multiple times after marriage, I don't think has happened.
I just asked the question.
All right.
Maybe
well,
on vacation.
Good luck, Virginia.
Man,
Good luck.
buckle up.
Yep.
I'm preparing myself mentally.
Oh, man. All right. Big announcement from President Biden yesterday about marijuana. If you missed it, the president announced that he is going to be basically, in a sense, pardoning up to 6,500 Americans. He went on Twitter and said, as I've said before, nobody should be in jail just for using or possessing marijuana. He said sending people to jail for possessing marijuana has upended too many lives for conduct that is legal in many states. He said, first, I'm pardoning all prior federal offenses of simple marijuana possession. Second, I'm calling on governors to pardon simple state marijuana possession offenses. Third, we classify marijuana at the same level as heroin and more serious than fentanyl. It makes no sense. I'm asking the Attorney General to review how marijuana is scheduled under federal law. Recreational marijuana is now legal in 19 states and medical marijuana is legal in 38. So it'll be interesting to see what this means. Now, if you are doing time on the federal level for marijuana charges, this is great news, but the number seems low. It's 6,500 Americans this is really going to impact. I think the bigger point to this, will this start any kind of trend at the federal level to change the criminalization of marijuana? Florida has already said that's the main reason why they really haven't gone into the recreational marijuana game, is they said, look, we can do it at the state level, but it's still a federal crime. So with the president doing this, I don't know, maybe it will go more down that route. Now, what it's going to take, it's not the president's call. If the federal law on marijuana were to change, it's going to take an act of Congress. So they have to do it, and they're the ones that have to make the change.
It's political, man. Political.
What do you think about all this, Denny? This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Yeah, it was a lot to take in because I saw it originally on Reddit yesterday. It was about 20 down on the main page.
Okay.
And then as things get voted up, I checked back in an hour and it was on the number one slot. So it moved up pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's a big move. I do think there's a lot of good in it. But at the same time, it does create a lot of gray area. What defines what the where are they drawing the line from what's a federally simple marijuana crime compared to a larger one?
Is it about quantity?
It is about quantity. There is a cutoff point.
If me and you throw a marijuana party, where's the line at?
Yeah, it does open up a little bit of that, and then I guess it also opens up a little bit of people who have already gone through the system for this. It's kind of that type of thing.
But my thought on this is I think it might change how marijuana is criminalized around the country because it's going to start with the federal level, and I think by reclassifying it,
yes,
because it is demonized right now. If you look at marijuana being in a higher class than fentanyl, which is dropping people like crazy in America,
that makes no sense.
I think just declassifying will open up the conversation a little more to say, hey, we have to rethink what marijuana is. And it seems like it's got a lot of bipartisan support. So even this is coming from a Democratic president. I think there's a lot of Republicans that see the benefit in it because Republicans love money. There's a lot of money in weed.
Well, they threw it into that category and then never revisited it.
Right.
So it's
that's
just
what
been
this
left
does.
there. And
that's what this does.
Then the studies over time have shown that it does help. So it just never has been reclassified. So I think that's great. And I do think decriminalizing federally would be awesome.
Yeah.
And you hope a lot of the states will adopt it.
It would be crazy if you were sitting in prison on marijuana charges in a state that now has made it recreationally legal. Just say that out loud, and it's like, wait a minute, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah. And somebody texted in and said the federal government is only going to do it when they can have their hand in the pie and make money. I think that's probably what this is leading to. Of course, they're going to want their fair shake, and they're going to take a big chunk of the money.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
It's about green and not the marijuana green. It's about the money.
Green
It's
on both
about the
ends.
money. So, but times they are a changing.
He's producer Dennys, and he knows when you're high. He's producer Dennys, and he's one hell of a guy.
He's got a superpower. He knows if you're high or not. Let's see if he can detect these people here on the phone, if they are high or not. We're going to start with Christine in Fort Lauderdale. Hello, Christine.
Hi.
Hi, that's the
I'm
question.
trying to guess.
Hi, back.
Okay.
Is that a statement or is that a greeting?
It sounded adorable.
Okay, Dennys is going to ask you a
It's my
couple
birthday
questions.
tomorrow.
It's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Whoop, whoop,
Yeah,
happy
all right.
birthday.
Okay, so here we go. Dennys, you got a couple questions for Christine to try to figure out if she's high or not?
Yes, I do. All right, first one, not to get too political. What food do you think would make the best president?
Pizza.
Yeah, I hear you.
Pizza platform.
Yeah.
The people would vote for pizza.
Or because it's American, do they go burger, cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger.
We should do a runoff.
Pizza.
I vote for pizza.
We
but
know.
Does the Midwest vote for the cheeseburger?
Midwest loves pizza.
Nope,
Okay.
I'm from the Midwest. I say pizza.
Me too. Yeah.
All right.
Pizza's probably the most favorite food of all America.
It is.
right?
It
has to be.
Yeah.
It would win.
Best
And it'd be a
representation.
landslide.
I agree.
All right, second question. Let me hear your best impression of the Seinfeld intro.
Oh my God, that would mean I have to know what it is.
Bow, 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 bow.
We all sound high.
Maybe she's too young. We're too old.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, I don't even think she knows that one.
Yeah, that's
Damn,
fine.
we're old.
It was fun. I had
had
fun
a
doing
good
it with
time.
y'all.
Yeah, we had fun. We had fun. All right, final question. Would you rather cry chocolate or sneeze soda?
Well, I like sneezing, so I would say sneeze.
Okay.
Wow, you like
I hate
sneezing.
sneezing.
Yeah, I don't like sneezing.
Some people
Oh.
think it's kind of a release.
The wind-up is awful, though.
It is. You're right.
Especially when the sneeze never comes.
And what if
Oh.
it's wet?
I fan my face, and it makes me sneeze. I don't know how. I just like make myself sneeze.
Wow.
Yeah, I can do that. I can flick my eyeball and it will make me sneeze.
Do it.
Well, no, I don't.
Right now.
I don't want to hijack.
bragger.
I don't want to hijack the show.
Dennys, are you getting a reading here on Christine? Do you think she's high or not?
I'm getting a little bit of a high vibe from Christine. I mean, she's very giggly. Doesn't know the Seinfeld theme. Let's think. I'm leaning a little high on Christine. She's
Okay.
got a high vibe to me.
Christine, are you high?
Yes.
Oh, he got it. Happy birthday.
Yes.
Thank you.
Cool. Have fun, Christine.
I will. Love you guys.
Love you
too.
more.
Very, very
Bye.
kind.
Aw.
I have another old reference coming up here. We'll see what happens.
I love it. You know, I'm excited.
All right, we got Seth in here from Okeechobee. Hello, Seth.
Hi, how you guys doing? Happy Friday.
Happy
Oh,
Friday,
happy Friday, Seth. He sounds young too.
Yes.
Seth. Okay. Denny's got a couple questions for you to try to figure out if you're high or not.
All right, Seth, would you rather have ram horns on your crotch or your butt?
Ooh.
Wow. Okay, I gotta say on my butt.
Okay.
I'd probably go with that as well.
Yeah.
I'll go front.
I mean, why not peacock it? You put them up front, it's a talking piece. You put them behind you, you can't sit down.
I don't think you'd be able to have relations if you had them up front.
I'm with Kevin on that. And plus,
Yeah.
if you put it on the back,
Can you imagine the conversation starter?
Yeah,
Right.
it would. It'd be something to talk about. No, I mean front or back, but still, I think it would keep you from too much.
I've never had an ass. I want to put them on the back.
Yeah, I got to dress up the back. It's pretty lackluster.
Me and Denny have one long back.
Lackluster.
My leg's just attached to the bottom of my back.
You got that pancake booty.
Yeah, my back just has a slit at the bottom. Like, oh, there's his ass.
It's so long. That back is long.
The description's just horrible.
I'm single, ladies.
The front ain't great either. Let's talk about that.
All right.
All right, so second question. If you're a robot, what would be your robot name?
Oh man. Armatron.
Oh, that's a good robot name.
Armatron.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's cool. It sounds cool.
It does
First
sound
thing
cool.
that came to mind.
I love
good.
it. That's so awesome.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
he's intimidating.
Uh-huh.
He hit you with his arm.
Yeah. All right, final question, Seth. What do you think was Fred Flintstone's favorite sex position?
It's so easy.
Wow.
is so
okay. I'm gonna go with cowgirl.
Yeah,
All right.
that's absolutely correct. He was a lazy lover.
Yeah. What
I
do
don't
you
know. He
think,
comes
Bert?
back from the
Yeah.
wombats. He's probably all drunk.
Prehistoric times, he's going to take the woman. That's what he's going to do. It's probably very not. It's probably Mish.
You think?
Really?
Mish, then Doggy.
But
Or
Mish,
Dino style.
Mish is.
Ooh.
You got to have a little cardio and endurance. I don't think Fred could keep it.
Yeah.
I think
Fred's gonna be a lazy lover.
I think you're
I
I think you're
I
fat
think you're gonna
shaming.
make your bed rock, Virginia.
I agree.
Brr.
Yeah, no, I think you're fat shaming.
my
I think
God.
you are. I think he's got.
yeah.
I think he lays on his side.
Do you
Look
really?
at Wilma.
Yeah.
Look at Wilma. I mean, she's keeping it together.
I'm telling you, it's olden times.
You're right. They weren't that adventurous. Hygiene wasn't great either.
All right. Well, what do you think here about Seth? That's tough. Do you think he's high or not, Dennys?
Too high. I feel like he is high.
He does.
He
Did
sounds
we
very
talk
high.
too much over him? I feel like we
No.
hijacked the bit.
I feel high from the conversation as well. I did get a high vibe from him. I was getting a high vibe from him.
All right, that'd be two high people. Did Suit set you up with that? Okay, he's going high. Seth, are you high?
I am.
You feel it.
That was fun.
Yeah.
He got it.
Yeah. Boy's good.
I was trying so hard to fool him.
Aw.
That was a great round.
You did good.
All right, thank you, Seth.
Oh, man.
Arbitron.
Thank you guys so much. I listen to you guys every morning. I love you guys.
Oh, we love you too.
man.
Armatron.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have a great Friday.
You
Okay.
too.
Sweetheart.
I know.
All right, we got some great stuff going on in South Florida this weekend. Concert-wise, you got 311 in Cypress Hill. They're going to be the Arts Park in Hollywood 2 nights. You've got Rick Ross. He's going to be making an appearance at 11 Miami. Tomorrow, Smashing Pumpkins and Jane's Addiction take over Hard Rock Live. Wiz Khalifa is going to be at 11 in Miami. And Quavo and Takeoff from Migos going to be at Live Nightclub in Miami Beach. And then on Sunday, you got the Zach Brown Band. They're going to be at, I Think, Financial Amphitheater. You do have a few sporting events in South Florida this weekend. The Canes are home taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels at Hard Rock Stadium tomorrow, and Inter Miami has got a game against CF Montreal at Dry Pink Stadium in Fort Lauderdale on Sunday. There's some cool other Halloween-y events. Fright Nights gets going on at the South Florida Fairgrounds tonight and tomorrow. They're also doing the Rock and Fall Festival at the Commons Park in Royal Palm Beach. That's going to be going on through Sunday. A couple other fests, too, including the Bacon and Barbecue Classic at the Fairchild Tropical Botanical Garden in Coral Gables. And they're doing a South Florida Brazilian Festival at Snyder Park in Fort Lauderdale. And this sounds kind of crazy, too. It's like 8 Mile, but it would be... I guess you would use Ocho in there instead because it is a battle rap done all in Spanish at the Miami Soho House Studios.
That's cool.
That's so awesome. There's not enough battle raps around here.
Yeah.
Why are we battle rapping more?
That was great. That's going down tomorrow.
I love that.
Yeah. They're also doing a Let's Get Latin Festival where they're going to be making all kinds of Latin drinks at Planta at the Square in West Palm. That is going to be going on tomorrow. So just some of the fun stuff going on. There's a whole lot more you can check out at kvjshow.com or get the link on our KVJ Show Facebook page right now.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, the Orlando Free Fall Ride, where sadly a 14-year-old boy lost his life, Tyrese Sampson. That happened back in March. Orlando's Slingshot has now decided that they are going to dismantle the ride and take it down from Orlando's Icon Park. They also are going to be setting up a scholarship in Tyree's name to honor him.
Good.
So they've decided to get rid of it.
That's the right move.
Yeah, I'm wondering what all went into the decision. I just wonder if it was because they felt it was the right move or because they got feedback that people said, I'm not going to get on that thing, or maybe it was hard to insure. I don't know. So
Probably all of that.
Yeah.
It seems like if you have things flying at you that are bad, you're like, okay, this is an uphill battle.
respectful to move on.
Right.
A 47-year-old North Carolina father of 2 daughters died just after his daughter's 9th birthday party when his GPS guided him off a bridge that had been washed out in 2013.
Oh, my gosh.
And the other whammy was the bridge didn't have any barriers or warning signs. What the heck, man?
Why would they have this still a passable roadway?
Great question. I don't even know how this happened. Pretty
Damn.
insane. The State's Highway Patrol said that barricades to warn drivers about the faulty bridge was previously there, but it appears to have been moved. What?
Oh, my gosh.
Nobody noticed, huh? That's crazy. How about this? You ever think you were with a crazy person or a crazy ladybird? There's a 22-year-old Colorado Springs woman that has been arrested after she allegedly duct taped her naked Tinder date, choked him, and slashed him with a knife before ordering food from DoorDash.
And she's torture hot.
What? Did he die?
No.
He escaped when she fell asleep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So she probably tricked him into doing some kind of sexy.
Yep.
Oh, let me
Yep.
do this.
Yep.
It's gonna be mind blowing.
You would fall for all of this.
Yep.
I probably would have if I was the
She's cute.
Felt the connection and was like,
Yeah.
let's get down. And
When I looked at her
know.
mugshot, I was like, oh my gosh, she's actually cute.
Yeah, and then she threatened to kill him if he screamed to the delivery driver. But later, when she fell asleep, he was able to get out.
So she ordered food and then ate it in front of him?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right.
I'm kind of turned. No, I'm not turned off.
She sliced him up.
No, it's terrible. I was making a bad joke.
Vista Ridge High School's golf team in Texas had to leave practice early after they spotted strippers on the golf course.
Okay, why would you leave?
A gentleman's club was hosting a tournament. Adults were in thongs and tight crop tops. The teams had to be picked up by their parents after the coach canceled the practice.
It's the best golf day ever.
The school district admitted the teens got an eyeful when they showed up to practice and saw adults acting, quote, very inappropriately. The golf course claimed that they were unaware that inappropriate actions would occur.
Duh.
The school is working closely with the golf course to make sure this does not happen again. So we got to get on the same page with scheduling. There's an American tourist that got arrested for smashing up 2 ancient Roman sculptures after being told he couldn't see Pope Francis at the Vatican.
What the hell? So he just starts smashing sculptures?
He threw an adult temper tantrum, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he smashed one on the ground, and as they were escorting him out, he knocked another one over.
Oh, they should rough him up.
He was arrested by Vatican police. The shattered pieces have already been taken to the restoration lab in the museum for repair. But, I mean, come on.
Dude.
Making Americans look bad.
Now the Pope's never going to see you.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question about that other story. The one where she slashed him and they did all the...
You want to see her picture?
So that was the first time meeting, you said?
It didn't
Yeah,
say. It was a
Tinder.
Tinder date.
It's a Tinder
didn't
date.
say if it was the first Tinder date.
Maybe not go, get so crazy on the first date.
She's 22.
Yeah.
She's young.
But I mean, bondage on the first date's pretty
Well,
over the top.
he got into it. She offered up some oral favors. He was all in.
Oh man, she just got him.
She
she's
got
like-
him.
Then she's like, "Hey, let me duct tape you." He's like, "It's gonna get even kinkier." So he was all in it.
She just
and then
got
when he was duct taped, that's when she started slicing him up.
What a story, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, she duct taped his feet and his hands so there was nothing he could do.
yeah.
At Tinder, man, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, you do.
It's a jungle out there.
A Massachusetts man used Mr. Clean magic erasers, printers, and other items to turn $1 bills into $100 bills. Victor Cordona pled guilty to 1 count of counterfeiting U.S. currency, but all you need is a little Mr. Clean magic eraser.
We had a guy up at where my grandma lived back in the day, Kernsey. And Kernsey used to take these white pieces of paper and then he'd do this weird trick and then he'd turn them into $100 bills.
Currency?
Kernsey would do that. I always wondered, how did they do that?
Was it a magic trick?
I don't know, man. It was white and then he'd do
Yeah.
this. He'd rub on it
Oh,
and then he would
okay.
turn it into money.
It was a magic trick.
Sounds like a sleight of hand.
All right, I don't know. Was it counterfeit? I don't know.
Well, there's a difference between counterfeit, like in the movie Catch Me If You Can, he was counterfeiting all those checks. And you do it like in a bathtub or a printing press, or you have like skills to counterfeit money. But I think magic is different.
It wasn't. I'm telling you, it wasn't magic. I'm definitely explaining this wrong.
You are.
And I'm backing out. It's Friday.
You want to talk about that girl again?
He didn't sleep well.
It's the 9 o'clock hour. Statistically, I don't do well in the 9 o'clock hour.
Just tell us if you're going to go on a Tinder date so we can do a welfare check.
I will. I'm not on Tinder.
Okay, good.
A study at the University of Michigan simulated the impact of the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs and found it caused a mile-high global tsunami. Within 48 hours, the wave had decimated every coastline on planet Earth.
Wow.
Imagine a mile-high global tsunami. That's insane. There's a team in Scotland that built an AI machine that can spot cockroaches and kill them with a laser.
Huh. That's a beautiful invention.
They also have one that'll zap mosquitoes. I need that for my backyard.
Oh my gosh, I would pay for that one.
Yeah, I just hope it doesn't zap grandma on the eyeball. But
Are these being invented and put on the market?
I don't know if we need lasers. I don't think people can handle lasers.
yeah, roach laser, I don't know.
I don't think
It could be dangerous.
we're gonna turn it.
What happens when you walk in the path?
Yeah, I just don't. I don't think we deserve lasers.
Yeah.
What happens when you give your husband slippers with little roaches on the toe parts?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Dance.
And finally, this is slightly horrifying. Boston Dynamics promised to never weaponize those scary robot dogs they make. Have you seen those things?
Yes.
Okay, they're not going to do it, but the Chinese have.
Oh my gosh.
They have weaponized the robot dogs, and they're finding out how to drop them from drones. So imagine that. A drone flies over, drops a weaponized robot dog that comes and shoots you like you're a cockroach with a laser.
He's only there to kill.
Yep, that's
and
it.
he can run faster than you could ever even dream.
That's an unbelievably awful horror movie, isn't it?
Yes.
Robot killer dogs.
Yeah.
And they've already made them.
Yeah, Chinese have, yeah.
Robot killer dogs would not be good. Because what's next? Robot killer cheetahs.
They dropping them from drones, Jay Bird.
It's-
They're
it's-
real.
When the robots.
So it's almost like a flying robot dog.
That's the most horrifying
Such
thing.
not a fair fight.
No, there's nothing fun about that at all. All right, we got a little KVJ chord here. Husband and wife got a little disagreement about who is to blame. Where would you ascribe the blame here? In this email, it says, my husband took my car to work to get some repairs on it. When he gets home, he throws his work pants in the hamper. I later grab the clothes, I throw them in the wash. A few minutes later, there's a clanking sound going on. So I stop the washer and I look in the washing machine to find my key fob. I immediately run outside and I try to unlock my car to get some sort of proof that it was not destroyed, but alas, it was dead. My $300 key fob was toast. In a calm tone, I asked my husband why he didn't hang the fob back up on the key rack when he walked in the door. He responded angrily, well, why didn't you check the pockets before putting the pants in the wash? I said, if you put clothes in the hamper, that means they're good to go. But he insists that the person throwing the clothes in the washer is the last resort to make sure pockets are clear. I'm not his mother. Who ultimately has to take the blame here?
Is this make up or break up? Because I'm saying break up.
Oh, divorce over a key fob?
Cut him and leave him.
Okay, so it's the man's fault.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Like, when you put clothes in the dirty hamper, you have to check your own pockets. You're a grown-ass man. No. I tell my kids the same thing. If you leave anything in your pockets, it's going in the wash. I'm not in charge of cleaning out every pocket.
Boy, do I have a tale when I didn't check my pockets. I washed crayons one time, which was not awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I am a person that will. I try to check it. It's many times.
I feel like washing crayons is not the problem. Drying crayons sounds
Yeah,
like it would melt them.
Everything was.
Oh, my gosh.
Everything was awful. It was the whole thing.
Yeah, that might have been where it really did the damage.
I've made many mistakes, so I can kind of relate to not always checking.
Mm-hmm.
But you would take that on yourself. You would say,
Yeah.
my pants, my problem.
I would.
If your wife didn't check each pocket, you're not going to yell at
No
her
way.
and tell her it's her fault.
Hell no.
He's out of line.
He's out of line.
He's out of line,
He's
you
out of
say?
line.
You're
He's out of line.
If you're not-
Absolutely.
If you don't check your own pockets and then someone's doing you a favor and wash it, I'd never yell at someone that's doing something for you, by the
Thank
way.
you.
That's
Your wife is washing your dirty work clothes. You think you would be looking at this from a different perspective.
How about this? You made a mistake. She made a mistake. Let's celebrate and have some pizza, right? Am I?
She didn't make a mistake.
Well, I'm saying, I think if you don't check your pockets of anything you're putting in the washer or dryer, that's a mistake. You should always do that. But she shouldn't be crucified for it.
Okay. So you're saying that there is some blame to her.
No, I think you should always check your pockets, but I also think she was doing something nice, washing his clothes. You don't get pissy with someone who's doing something nice for you. He's the most to blame. He's to blame.
He's to blame. Okay, so I'm going to have you put up a KVJ TV poll. Who is to blame when something goes in the wash that it shouldn't?
I mean, a car key fob is so expensive.
Would it be the person who left it in the pocket or the person who did the wash? Okay, we'll settle this and get your thoughts on who really is to blame and by how much. All right, trying to settle this KVJ court here, husband and wife in a disagreement about who's responsible for ruining the $300 key fob. The husband takes her car to work to get some repairs done on it. When he comes back, he puts his work pants in the dirty clothes with the key fob in there. She washes the key fob with the laundry. Here's the clanking, goes outside, key fob is ruined. She's popping off to him, he's popping off to her. But who is to really blame when this happens? And this could happen in any household. It's just kind of a standard question. If something goes into the washing machine that shouldn't, is it the fault of the person who didn't take it out of the pocket or the person who threw it in the wash?
I keep seeing people saying, "Well, she was doing something nice for him too," and I agree. He was
doing something nice for her.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's but he got mad at her. She didn't get mad at him. There's a difference.
She tried to say that she was calm in her tone. He was not so much in hers.
Oh man, it's this right here. This is why I'm glad I'm not married.
So we asked the question, who would be to blame in any situation where this happens? Right now, 80% are saying the person who left it in the pocket is to blame. 80%. So 80% of the fault goes to the husband. The person who washed it is getting 20% of the blame.
I feel good with that judgment,
It's
Your
an
Honor.
80-20.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So you're slightly at fault a little. A little.
It just, take it from me, always check your pockets. I know sometimes you don't, and it's kind of annoying. And then there's sometimes you think you've gotten everything out, and there's that crayon just chilling.
One text says, the person who put something in the pocket is responsible for taking it out. I've got 3 boys, and I learned very quickly not to stick my hands in boys' pockets.
You never know what you might get. A frog, all kind of crazy stuff.
A pile of goo.
Yeah, snot. Ugh.
Somebody else said that in our house, my kids love taking the clothes out of the dryer because our rule is that you get to keep what you find, and my husband always leaves wads of cash in his pockets.
Okay, I wouldn't be bringing the kids in on that project. I'd be snaking it.
There you go. All right. Well, hopefully y'all can work it out because it's nothing to ruin a weekend over. Well, a lot of these will be obvious, but if you're a server looking for bigger tips, these are tried and true methods that have been researched on how female servers and bartenders can get an increase in their tips.
Cleavage.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of that stuff. So tell me which of these things you guys agree with or you think would make you want to tip a female server or bartender more. Some of these are the obvious. Some of them are the ones where you're like, okay, yeah, I get that. You know, they say that, of course, looking hotter is going to get you more tips. They've done the studies and they said that, you know, hey, look, I mean, obviously attractive women get better tips than less attractive women. You know, that's just, I guess, the way that we're wired, right?
And even if you are a less attractive woman, there's still things you can do. You can accentuate whatever asset you have that's working for you, baby.
Yeah.
And wear a little bit of lower cut stuff. It worked for me when I was in college and I bartended. It doubled my money instantly.
Well, they say sometimes what you can do is if you're, you know, recognize, okay, I'm not a supermodel. They said that wearing something unusual.
Peacock. When in doubt, peacock it out.
Peacock's not a bad idea.
That has been proven to get higher tips. Smiling, which everybody can do.
Yep.
That will get you more tips.
It is weird how that works. When people are kind of friendly and smile, it does seem welcoming and inviting.
People love that energy and they want to be close to it and they appreciate it.
In that situation, you want a smile. You see what I'm saying?
Totally.
They found complimenting a customer's food choices get you a higher tip.
I don't mind a cheerleader when I order. Oh
my
honey
gosh,
mustard.
those are so good.
Oh, I love that.
Choice.
Yeah.
I just had that yesterday. It's so good.
Writing thank you or drawing a picture on the check gets you a higher tip.
I like it.
Yeah.
He feels like it's kind of like a mini love note.
No, it's cute. It's nice. It's fun.
Squatting down next to the table or standing physically close to a customer, they found will get you a higher tip.
Depends. You got to read that out.
Also, just make sure your back doesn't lock up or cut a fart.
Yeah, nothing about farting getting you a higher tip. I'm not sure that's on the
I don't
list.
think it works.
Yeah. Some of the other ones do have to do with your appearance and what you do. They said they've found that women who wear their hair down get higher tips. They say that
It's tricky in food service, though, sometimes. Do
Right.
you really want a bunch of hair down around your food? Like, there's reasons why girls a lot of times wear their hair up in food service.
Yeah. They say having their nails manicured and strutting around in booty or biker shorts.
How that helps? That helps get you a better tip. Who would have thought?
I gotta tell you, Twin Peaks is always busy.
Twin Peaks knows what they're doing.
They really are always. Every time I've been in Twin Peaks, it's always busy. It is
always busy. Applying plenty of shiny lip gloss will get you a higher tip. And these are kind of interesting. Dyeing your hair blonde. Blondes apparently get higher tips than brunettes.
Huh.
How would they know that, though? How do you get that stat?
They've done the research. They've gone in and they've tried experiments to see what works and what doesn't. And they found that statistically, blondes get higher tips. And you could take the same girl and have her with brunette hair one day and then blonde the next, and then compare to see how she gets higher tips. That's how you would do that.
Maybe Virginia should dye her hair blonde. I don't know. Maybe
A lot of people think she already is.
That's the change you need. I think you'd have fun with it.
I don't know. I have pale skin, and so I have to have contrast. I would be washed out. I would just look weird.
I say go Mother of Dragons was this thing. Yeah.
And the other technique for better tips, talking with a Southern accent.
Oh my gosh, you know I like that.
Wow.
Oh, do I like it.
Hello, hello. For a better tip. Wow.
I think it would work for a male server, too. If a guy comes
Yeah.
over with an accent, I think it's adorable.
Okay. I think you're
Your
right.
brain break? You know, we're only here till 10.
Oof. Whoa.
I was thinking about the blonde and the Southern accent.
It better be good. Whatever you're about to say.
It wasn't. I'm backing out. Dennys, please edit this part out of the show.
Hink Pinks. I know Jaybird loves playing the old Hink Pinks, these rhyming riddles just to make you think here today.
I'm glad this bit's had some legs.
Yeah, it's fun.
It
You know,
is.
some people like it. It's real quick. Nice little brain teaser. Kind of get your mind going here. Now, what I do is I give you a clue, and the answer to the clue is a rhyming riddle, 2 words that rhyme together.
I want this win bad.
Okay. Like if I said large toupee.
Big wig.
That's it. Bam. That's how it works. Big wig. 2 words that rhyme with each other is your answer. Okay, it's Virginia versus the Bird here in Hink Pinks.
She's got her no-name movie game belt on. She's taunting me with it.
Oh, yeah.
She stole that away from me today.
You want to rub it?
I want nothing of yours.
Okay, here we go. First one, you're going to have 10 seconds to come up with an answer. Pale man in armor.
White Knight.
White Knight. Oh.
There it is in first.
Come on, Bird.
With the White Knight. That's it, Bird. Very nice. 1 zip. All right, next up. No more fiber. You're on what? No more fiber. You are on a...
Crap nap.
Nope. No more fiber. You are on a bran ban.
Oh, wow. That's a good one.
Okay.
Is it? That's
It's hard. It was hard. I like hard ones.
I like White Knight, tall, big wig. I like all the ones that Kevin does that are easier.
Okay, next up, Hink Pink. Bathing time. 2 words that rhyme together. Bathing time could be...
Shower hour.
Oh, Virginia got it.
Okay, you know we're doing hinky pinkies.
What?
As in the 2-syllable hinky pinkies?
Yeah, it is.
All right.
It is. It's,
Hinky Pinkies?
hinky pinky means 2 syllables. Hink pink means 1, but it's really makes it more complicated.
Yeah, there's a whole thing, Kev.
No, I'm learning. I didn't know that there was a difference between a hink and a hinky.
I know.
Okay. All right, next up. You got 10 seconds to give me an answer here. Alcohol spat. An alcohol spat would be a what?
Vodka Rodka.
Nope. An alcohol spat.
Beer your...
A liquor bicker.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
Alcohol spat is a liquor bicker.
Get focused.
I like those that are tricky.
Okay, it's tied 1 apiece here in the Hink Pink tournament. Next up, 10 seconds to give me the answer for this. Arctic tooth.
Cold mold.
Nope.
Colder molder? Colder molar?
Arctic
Polar
tooth.
molar.
Polar molar is correct.
Polar molar.
Polar molar.
Oh, man, this Hink Pink is intense.
Did you just grab your heart?
I think I did.
Good Lord. It's going to kill him.
It's the big one.
Okay, Virginia, you got to get the next one, or Bird is going to win.
Okay.
Here. Jaybird cannot get any more points, or it will end. All right, next up, Hink Pink. A boat captain. A boat captain. Another way to say that, 2 words that rhyme together. Another way to say a boat captain.
Ship.
Yacht, big shot.
Clipper skipper.
Oh, wow.
Wow, we both had terrible answers. I don't know which one was worse. Oh, man.
Okay, Jaybird's still in the lead, 2-1.
Oh, you can cut the tension with a knife.
Oh, you can.
Okay, next up. A person who bags saltines.
Cracker stacker?
Cracker. Stacker cracker.
What is
Cracker stacker.
it? A person who bags saltines. They bag them. Cracker packer. They're packing the crackers.
Oh.
Not stacking. Okay. Jaybird's still holding on to that lead.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, don't Bill Buckner this thing. Come on.
If Virginia does not get a point here, it's over.
Oh, just shut her down, Bird. Defense. Defense.
A food server that joins a competing restaurant. A food server.
Waiter trader.
No.
Waiter trader. Virginia got the point and stays in the game. It's tied at 2 apiece. Next point wins.
Oh, boy. His heart can't take it, Kevin.
I just don't want another loss. Not from the witch.
She already has the belt.
You want me to throw it?
No.
Okay. Barn tail. Barn tail. T-A-L-E. Barn tail. It's basically a story about a barn. It would be...
Farm charm.
No. Stable fable.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a bloodbath. It's just a fight
Kevin just wants it to end.
to the death. It's bloody
Okay.
in here.
Let's see if we can get this. Okay. Avoid the sweets. It's another way of saying avoid the sweets.
Diet. Quiet diet.
Quiet diet.
Quiet.
Quiet riot?
Damn it, Bert. Just put it away.
Avert dessert.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
Just can't put it away.
That's a good
Okay.
one.
All right, this would be the final one here.
We cannot end in a tie.
Absolute last. That's all you got.
Oh, no.
Okay, Hink Pink, 10 seconds to come up with an answer. Publicize a TV clicker. If you're publicizing a...
Promote remote.
That's it. Promote remote. It's all over. Virginia with a clean sweep today. She has won Hink Pinks as well as the No Name Movie game.
I hate
What
it.
a comeback win.
Check it out. It's October. You can't beat me in the witches month.
Wow.
I hate it so
Man,
much.
oh man, Bird. Gosh.
Yeah, suck it.
All right. Wow.
Come on, Bird.
All right. I got some awesome little feel-good Fridays here. A few little shout-outs. Some of them having to do with people doing good stuff with the victims of Hurricane Ian. Legoland Florida is donating $20 from every park ticket offered online to the American Red Cross, up to $100,000 to assist Hurricane Ian relief efforts.
Okay.
And also got to give a shout out to 7-year-old Dominic DeAndrea of Illinois. He donated $288 of his piggy bank money to the Hurricane Ian relief victims.
I love that when kids do that.
Took him 4 years to save that much.
Oh.
He said he did it because he loves Florida. His
So
gesture,
sweet.
isn't that great?
Aw.
His gesture has now motivated another $12,000 in donations, and his mom Jacqueline is bringing a truckload of donations to Southwest Florida, and more is on the way. She's also going to be distributing them at the Fort Myers Stars Complex starting today. So,
Beautiful.
yeah, that is some cool stuff. Let me see. Got a quick little shout out here. Greta, she asked me to send this photo of her and Bigfoot to Jaybird. They're at the Girls Strawberry Patch in Delray.
I love that place.
Jody sent that in, so she wanted to make sure you got that photo, Jaybird.
Oh, what
That
a cutie.
is such a great photo. And that statue is just, it's a dream.
How much does that thing cost?
That's got to be $35,000 to $4,000.
Wow.
If I had to guess.
How tall is that?
That looks like a life-size Bigfoot.
Wow.
That's like I said, that's the goal.
Okay.
That's the dream.
That's the dream.
Okay. Jody, she said she's excited to go to an awesome country fest in Port St. Lucie Saturday and Sunday. Many country band tributes going to be there. So
Yeehaw!
that's her little feel-good Friday. Also got a 1-year wedding anniversary with Doug and Rose, just kind of getting it going. Congrats to them. And a 16th birthday shout-out to Caden, your human fam and Princess Aomi sent that in. So,
Beautiful.
yeah, lovely stuff. All right, we still have an After the Show podcast going to be coming up here. You can watch it live on Twitch and YouTube. Go to either platform and look for the KVJ Show to get us there, Bird. If you would, please wrap it up here today with your thoughts.
We talked a lot about difficulty today, so.
Did we?
No. Difficulty.
You had some difficulty.
Well, all right. Well, difficulty is what wakes up the genius.
Oh.
Okay. So Genius coming on the After the Show?
Oh, you know it, baby. I'm woken.
All right.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.